You recently signed a pro deal, which sees you start your professional career here at Vale Park after being with us from the academy. Just first of all, your feelings of putting pen to paper on your first pro contract?
Yeah, massive pat on the back for myself, and obviously a proud moment for my family. I know they've been through it with me, travelling to all the games, especially some of the recent ones at Exeter, where I'd not even come on, but they've been with me there, supporting me all the way. So really proud moment for me and my family.
You said there you've been down to Exeter and been in around the first team. Your journey with the first team almost started last year, which coincided with the Academy's FA Youth Cup run. Looking back in them 12 months, you've grown a lot as a person and a player. And it's got to have been kind of a massive payoff for you to see the change in you, both on and off the field, to get this deal.
Yeah. I feel like last 12 months has been a big year for me, both maturing as a player, but also as a person off the pitch. I know when I'm with the academy, it's two different roles. I look back and I'm a leader with the academy, and I'm giving my knowledge to the younger ones. When come into the first team environment, I'm then that little fish that's trying to gain the knowledge from the senior pros, take all the knowledge on board that I can. So I think as a person and as a player, I've matured so much over the last 12 months.
Does that help you to learn more when you understand your kind of role and responsibility to be one of the more senior players with the academy? Does it help you to go into the first team environment and go, oh, that would be great to then pass this knowledge on? Does that in a way help you to just kind of retain that knowledge as well? Yeah,
definitely. I know when I'm with the first team, I'm always asking questions to the senior pros, the likes of like your Jason Lowe's and that. I'm asking what they've learned in their career and what I can like take off them. And then when I bring that back to when I come to like the youth team, for example, to have a catch up with them, and then giving them my knowledge from that, and they asking me more questions. I know the younger ones recently have asked me a lot of questions, and I've been able to give them straight up answers, and I think that helps them so much, and they're all striving because of that.
I did say right at the beginning, it's almost been a 12-month process of you transitioning from academy to first team. But how have the academy helped you? Because we speak a lot about how good the academy is. We've seen more players than ever be offered pro deals at the club and become a part of first team football. But how much have they helped you to develop you into becoming the player you are and growing into?
Yeah, so much. I think the academy, the training sessions, they're all based on, we do like individual training where we can like work on what we need to work on. I think that helped me so much. Like some Matt Dunn, Will Ride and all them really helped me. But then you've got the other side of it with Dan Waitman, the analysis side, and they sit down and talk through your clips. I know many times I've gone to them, said, oh, can we sit down, have a look at these clips? What can I do differently? Like, why is he getting past me here? Or different type of things like that. So they've helped me massively with that. And then also, when I am, for example, with the first team all week, but I'm then playing on the Saturday with the youth team, it's keeping me humble, keeping me grounded, and making sure that I'm not thinking I'm on a pedestal to the youth team and thinking I'm ahead of them in any way, because at the end of the day, at that point, I hadn't got a professional contract or anything like that.
You mentioned there, like, the ability to go to the analyst team and go, let's look at the clips. That's very similar to how it is in the first team as well. So it's not a huge jump where you're going, this is confusing, I don't know what I'm doing. It's very similar to what you're offered in the academy.
Yeah, exactly. The academy, I think I've got all the technology that the first team have. I think the first team just have more numbers of it. I say as well, another one is Patrick recently coming with the youth team for the nutrition. He's doing a massive job like getting them all on board the nutrition, because as teenagers, I know a lot of them will admit our diet is important, but sometimes we don't always stick to it. So yeah, he's done a massive job getting in. And then obviously recently for me, speaking like with Mark Pugh, gaining all of his knowledge, and that's been really interesting for me to take on board.
Being a part of the first team, just how much have you learned in a short space of time? You mentioned there, you're getting to play with players like Jason Lowe, Funso Ojo, Nathan Smith, players who have got numbers in their career. How much have you learned off them in the short space of time?
Yeah, so much. I feel like every day at training is a totally different experience. You could say, for example, one training session I'm up against Uchi, the next I'm against James Wilson. It's two different types of players, and you've just got to learn their movements, what they do in different types of scenarios. I know Uchi wants to get hold of you, Willow wants to run you in behind to come get it to feet. So every day is a different battle for you, and like I feel like you learn so much each day.
It is your first year as a pro, and it's going to feel weird looking ahead. But what is it for you? Where do you want to grow, and what do you want to get from your career as a whole, but also from your time and the starting point here at Port Vale?
For Vale, I just want to get some minutes under my tank. I want to get a lot of first team football and being in that environment of playing matches week in, week out. I know I'm working a lot with the SNCs, trying to like make my body be able to play first team football, because I know as a slimmer lad I want to put on a bit of muscle, so I'm able to like withstand myself out on the pitch.